And coming to India, country has recently seen its 100th unicorn with a valuation of $1 billion. The startup sector in India is booming, and one sector that is doing really well is online gaming space here. Today, to talk more on online gaming space and unicorns, its future and ways to capitalize online gaming space, we are joined by Mr. Thampy. He is co-founder and CEO, co-CEO in fact of Games24x7. It's become a unicorn this year. Good morning to you, Mr. Thampy. First of all, how's online gaming sector poised in India? It's working in India, and what is the growth here?
Well, I remember, I think I'll go back to meetings that, we used to have with investors back in 2010 and 2011 when the gaming space was in a very, very nascent stage. And I remember telling investors, India is going to be $1 billion market by 2020. And here we are in 2022, and the gaming market is, almost a $2 billion market. And really when we were telling this to investors back then in 2010, 2011, we were pointing to the phenomenal growth trajectory that China had seen. And our view was that, India is pretty much tracing China's trajectory, albeit with a lag of about 10 years. And today, the Chinese gaming market is, almost a $25, $30 billion market. And so when I talk to investors today, and I tell you the same thing, we expect the gaming market to grow at least 10, maybe even 15-fold over the next decade, to get to about 25 to 30 billion in revenues. So it's an incredible opportunity. I think that's there in front of India. I mean, the gaming sector today is employing almost 45,000 people.
Well, absolutely correct. When youngsters are more hooked to it. Now, what are the requirements to do well in online gaming market there? You are a pioneer there as well.
Well, so I think I would, gaming at the end of the day is entertainment. And, I'd break gaming entertainment broadly into two parts. One is the content itself, which is critically important. And the second is, how are you delivering the content? And I think we're going to require significant investment in both. As a business, and I would say for most of the gaming industry in India today, the focus has been on what I would call evergreen content. Games like Rummy, games like Carom. You've also seen very successful Ludo game. I think these are evergreen games that have always been popular, and they have done really, really well in the market. On the delivery side, I think this is an area where Games24x7 has excelled.
And the recently company raised $75 million to become most valued multi-gaming platform in the country. How will funds be utilized, and what are the growth plans there?
Yeah, as I said, we started out with the idea that the best place to start would be to bring to Indians games that they already love, they know and love, and which is why we started out with Rummy. We were literally the first skill gaming business in India. And it's been a long journey from there to here, 16 years later. We're today India's most valued multi-gaming platform with over 100 million users. So it's been a phenomenal journey. It's been a really, really rewarding experience. And as I said, it's all been built on a very strong scientific culture of asking tough questions, of really understanding what users want, and then using technology to deliver that to them in terms of great experiences.
WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.